Chapter 32. The last chapter. All the rest went up the mountain and separated in groups to the homes of the miners. Curdie and his father and mother took Lootie with them. And the whole way up a light, of which all but Lootie understood the origins of, shone upon their path. But when they looked around, they could see nothing of the silvery globe. For days and days water continued to rush from the doors and windows of the king's house, and a few goblin bodies were swept out onto the road. Curdie saw at once what must be done. He spoke with his father and the rest of the miners, and they at once proceeded to make other outlets for the water. By setting all hands to work, tunnelling here and building there, they soon succeeded, and having made a little tunnel to drain the water away from under the king's house, they were soon able to get into the wine cellar. There they found a multitude of dead goblins, among the rest the queen, with the skin foot gone, with the skin shoe gone, and the stone one fast to her ankle. For the water had swept away the barricade which prevented the men-at-arms from following the goblins, and had greatly widened the passage. They built it up securely, and then went back to their labours in the mines. A good many of the goblins with their creatures had escaped the inundation and were out upon the mountain, but most of those soon left that part of the country, and those who remained, well, they grew milder in character, and indeed became very much like the Scots brownie. Their skulls became softer, as did their hearts, and their feet grew harder, and by degrees they became friendly with the inhabitants of the mountain, and even with the miners. But the latter were merciless to any of the cob's creatures that came their way, until at length they all but disappeared. And the rest of the history of the Princess and Curdie, well, it must be kept for another volume, for I finished the last chapter of this one. I hope you enjoyed The Princess and the Goblins. It's one of my favourite books.